Hello everyone, I have an unboxing of diamond paintings from Everyday Deals today. I've got several in here. They sent me a lot. So I picked out the things that I wanted, and stick with me and we'll see what Everyday Deals diamond paintings are like. Okay, there may be a part 1 and part 2 to this, you know, because there's so many of them in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think we can do 4, or two today and 2 tomorrow. What do you think? Oh, hush up, little telephone. Okay. Before we get started on these, I wanted to open up one thing that sort of pertained to the gemstone and jewelry things that I did in a video before this one. And I hope each and every one of you loved seeing the variety of things that we do end up putting on here. This one is goes with that actually, and it comes a day later. You know how some things can be spread out, but I kind of wanted to go ahead and film it on here because it's only one little package. It's probably something similar to what you've already seen in the other one. If it's a duplicate, then there's no problem. I wouldn't want to make a whole video around it. But anyways, here we go. And I'm thinking it's the same little drop-like things that I had in the other one. Yes. These are the ones that I love the most. These are teardrop little chandelier drops, and they come well packaged, really well packaged. And I'm forgetting that in that last video I needed to put the individual links to the things that I had bought on Amazon in that one for the jewelry, and I'll go back and I'll put that in the description below it, so that way if y'all saw something you like, you can go ahead and get it. It's getting ready to be the holidays, and it's hard to get a lot of embellishments and things because people are starting to make all the jewelry for their festivals. There's a lot of festivals in the fall. A lot of jewelry creators have booths at those festivals. We have a vendor booth that will be, it's on Main Street, so the doors are open for the festival, and so we're going to get foot traffic, and we need extra stuff. You know, you don't want to run out. So you definitely want to go ahead. If you're a jewelry maker and you got a vendor booth or a festival booth, you need to get on it because it's getting ready to get hit for Christmas. Last year I tried to get Christmas beads, red and green, around the holidays, and it was really hard. See, I didn't know I was going to have a crafting booth until, what was it, October, November, I think. Yeah. So well, yeah, and we got sick in September of last year, and that even put us back more because neither Mom or I felt like making anything. I mean, you couldn't even think it was that COVID mess, and it was so bad. My brother was in hospital. My dad was in hospital. We about lost them. If it wasn't for the albuterol, I would have probably pooped. I would have been gone. So, you know, life is very precious, very quick, and it's like a vapor. Our life is like a vapor. I mean, yesterday it's like powder in the wind. It's gone. You can't get it back. So we need to make sure that what we do is special in our lives, and don't fret the small stuff. I don't mean to digress and get into that. We're talking about jewelry. So let me go ahead and open this up for you. So that's why it made me be late to pick out what I wanted to do. I wanted to do some holiday bracelets and things, and it was hard to find the beads the color beads that I wanted to do them out of. You know, everybody else has the same ideas, and you know, they need those colors, and not necessarily the same bracelets I was making, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, the tape they put all over. That's it. Me and the love-hate relationship with tape. Okay, and I'm trying not to, because I'm trying not to scatter them all in this and lose them, because they are in their individual little compartments in this little tray that it comes in. And you can see them right here. And you can see how beautiful they are in the light. They have a iridescent color change, rainbowy effect, and they are teardrop chandelier-like. Let me pick up one. And they are drilled at the top. So, let you see how this is, and see if you can see that pretty, the way that it's going to move and things. It's sort of like little chandelier drops. And I like to put these on the Christmas trees that I make, or not Christmas trees, bonsai trees. Bonsai trees. And these would be good for Christmas trees if you were doing, oops, see I bent it. And they all wanted to pop out. Okay, get back in there. Get back in there. See, quit bending. See, I'm grabbing it like that. And we need to put it back in that little thing right here. Come on. Slide in there. These don't sit quite as flat as the ones that were flat in that other video. So yeah, I was wondering if I had ordered more of these, because I was going to have to order some more if I didn't, because I was running out of them. And see, they fit really good in that little thing. Got rid of the baggie with the tape. I know why they did that. They just didn't want it to shift around in the shipping. And they still can fall out of this, but anyways, it is what it is. Okay, let's put these aside. Okay, kids have a Hungry Hungry Hippos game on the floor here. And I don't want to... I'm in the transition of my son's moving to his house and my daughter's moving into the room he was in. And... oh my gosh, don't you just love it when people are moving in and out? It just, everything is chaos and there's stuff everywhere and it's just crazy. Anyways, okay, so this is Everydayedeals diamond paintings. And these are the ones that I chose for this one, from this company, to see how I like them. And they came pretty quickly. Not Amazon quickly, but they came pretty quick. There's the diamonds. This is squares. They are squares. I'm not messing up. I see squares. This is a square picture. And here is your tool. Just a regular basic tool pack with the wax, the little square of wax. This is a 30 by 40, and it is of a, let me try to get this thing to want to stay unfolded. It is more Cardinals. My friend's going to kill me for all the diamond paintings that I'm getting with Cardinals on it, because she ends up with them. So here you go, and this is sort of a Christmassy one. It has the berries, the little red berries and everything in there. Isn't that really nice? It has 22 colors. Even though it's sort of just blue and red, it has some green. It has 22 colors, but isn't that cute? It shouldn't take too long to finish, even though it is a square. Some of you cannot stand squares, I understand, but they do provide a better detailed picture. They're a little harder. You can't kind of go as fast as you go with the rounds and all. And so they use the alphabet for their code. And let's get that on there and see if you can see really well that. And I always have to peek to see if it's close up, you know, zoomed in. So yeah, and then you can see the grid across there. And the item number is FC279. And let's check our thanks, FC279. Okay, so that it is on here. Right here. If it's not, always write what these go to. Cardinals with berries, you know. Just in case that you lose or store this in a different place than this one. Okay. We do have some hard where it was folded, you know. It doesn't, I do not expect there to be a problem, but we want to check that glue just to make sure they didn't put this on too soon after they've poured that liquid glue over it. The poured glue, yep, it's sticky and it's nice. It's hard in the daytime to get a sheen on it because I have some natural light through the window and everything. It's kind of competing with it. But I don't see anything that's going to show once I put all the diamonds in their places. So that's good. So far, so good. I'll do this side. And we will look. It is sparkly, but it is sparkly. I can see some of the sparkles on in the white really well. And they're very fine. So it's really fine sparkle. Glittery. It is sticky. It's not quite as sticky as some, but it is sticky. See, you can tell it's just a little bit less sticky than some of the past ones that I've opened up. The last company, or the last video I did, it felt like syrup almost. So, and that would have been neat if I put one of them side by side of this one, you know, this one with it side by side, and check to see if I could tell when I put a diamond down the difference in the glues, because one was more syrupy and this one is a little less sticky, but it is sticky. So I don't anticipate having any issue with the drill sticking to it. It's just, is one a little more slicker that they can move or slide as you put it on, as you put the diamonds on. So that's the things that I'm thinking about, you know. And that would be neat to try that out to see the difference. But and it is a thick canvas, very thick canvas. It's already starting to straighten out. The more I've messed with it, I could literally, more than likely, I keep trying to get stuff that was on my desk out from under it. I literally could probably start working on this because it's straightening out so quickly. So now let's get to the diamonds. There's some really pretty colors in here. Even though this sort of looks like just a few certain colors, that could just be the effect of how they colored up the symbol grid. And once these are on there, because there's so many different colors, then you'll have more of a depth to the color. See, right now it just looks flat. Looks like light red, medium red, dark. You know, just real, just spotty of color. So we shall see how it does, because look at all these beautiful colors. Look at all this. All of this beautiful colors is going to be in this picture. So, and look, we got some, this is some coral. This is number 22, 20, and there's 2 of the 21s. This is that mint, light mint green. I'm sorry, not showing you. I'm all the way up here. Hey, look at this. Anyways, we have some salmon color, which is a really, really pretty color. And then this is that light mint green, just a hint of mint green in that white. And then that pretty baby blue. I've got that one. Let me move that over there. And here, the long one. This is going to be 1 through 19. Okay, don't twist around on me. All right, burgundy. This is a pretty burgundy. It's not a yellow base. It looks more pink base. Here's the pink. It's a light, just like this baby blue. You see the difference here. I mean, that right there screams, oh, let's go to a baby shower. Yep. Team blue, team pink. Gray. Light gray. More of an orangey salmon color. Coral. Brown. Some different shades of a light blue. And I'm thinking number 7, these 2 are the same. This is a darker, and this is number 9. It's more of a brownish gray. Another darker coral, or salmon, whatever you want to say. And there's that burgundy wine color. It's more of that burgundy wine color. And if you remember, I was telling you about that. Where was it? It was on the front of this. And you can see the difference between these 2. See how one is more of a pink and the other one's more of a brown base? I hope you can tell on there. I have more light in the room from the window, so it's hard for me to see the viewfinder on my camera. But yeah, and so I love to see the variances when they have variances of colors, because that's what makes your picture. It's just like a painting. It's not all flat, the same old colors. And, you know, this is a pretty green. This is really nice. Almost a mint. That's almost a mint. A really pretty mint. And this is like a mossy sage green. This is a little darker of that one. Let's see if I can get them together. You can tell the difference between the 2. Isn't that neat how you see the different shades? And again, these are the embroidery thread colors. This is what that's how they put these on a chart. They use the embroidery colors. And this is what they use in cross stitch. And this is why they think, you know, they call diamond painting is like cross stitch. Because they use the same gridding system, but they put it on a regular canvas and glue, and then they put this over here. It's from when I opened up that cross stitch kit that I had sent to me, and it made sense. It really made sense. I could see why they call it cross stitch. Diamond painting is so much like the cross stitch. Yep, and I'm probably not doing this correctly, but it's okay. You don't have to be perfect. They always put these in so nice. The factories always pack things so very nice. I haven't really ever seen one that was so bad packed with the diamonds that diamonds just was everywhere, exploded. I've never seen that. So most of them take pretty good pride in what they have. Okay, let's go on to the next one. The next one is another smaller one. And I'm hoping that this one, it says a 40 by 30, you know. I'm not going to go any lower than that. I am not, I'm sorry. My table, I'm pushing my table. I'm not going any smaller than 40 by 30. I can't. I just don't trust it. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see why. Anyways, I also have a video on here, the #1 mistakes most diamond painters make. And it goes in depth on that whole thing about size. And that's like the #1 thing. So, anyways, if you want to search that up, I might, if this brain remembers, I'll put it below. This one should have probably been a lot larger, so you could tell what she's doing and everything. It is, let me see if I can get it straightened out a little bit. Frodo's over here digging in his little bed. You know how they do, little dogs. They dig, and then round and round and round and round. Then they lay down there. It's not good enough. They get up and around and around and around, dig more, and it's just the same old little old bed. It don't have no extra fluff or anything. Like they're actually doing something. We won't tell them. Don't tell them that, you know, they're wasting their time. They think that they're actually making a little bed. Now, if I have a blanket that's in the floor or something, or a throw that we have in the living room, if someone gets up and it falls on the floor, whatever, and we don't pick it up, whatever, or we leave and we come back, there'll be a little round divot in it, like a little nest, round and round and round, and now he'd dig that up and make it in, and you can see it's a little nest, and you can go put your hand in it, and you can tell he laid in it while you were gone. It was nice and warm. Okay, 30 by 40. These are, there's the tools, and here are, oh goodness, look at there. What do you think that is, young'uns? It is an inventory sheet, and it's been put in this style. There's some baggies in here that's a little different, but then they've got some that look like they're in that thing that I just showed you, the long attached ones. Continual attached diamond packets. That's what I'm going to have to say. But there's a, and you can probably see what that is. Anyway, I like making you wait. I'm hoping this is big enough. You'll see it on the screen better because the camera sees it so much better than in real life. A little girl in a nurse's outfit playing like she is a veterinarian with her little puppy. Isn't that the cutest thing? I wished I had this in a huge picture to go along with the ones that I got on the wall. Isn't that the cutest baby girl? I just love it. Do you remember having a little puppy or kitten when you were little and you played veterinarian? Or with your dolls? Played doctor with your dolls? But I mean, it's just something that's so precious to watch your children role play in things like they want to be when they grow up. So, and I know I have a little friend. Our friends have a little girl, and I'm telling you what, if she's not a veterinarian when she grows up, I don't know what she'll be, because animals gravitate to her, and she just loves them, picks them up. She don't care what they are. She's awesome. So I'm doing a shout out to you, Lainey Grant. I am doing a shout out to you. So anyways, this reminds me of little Lainey and some of the other little babies, my grandbabies, when they play like they're doctors. And Mama may have seen me act like this when I was little. I don't know. Mumsy, you'll have to tell me. But anyways, let's look at how many are in this. How many colors. I'm going to have to count it because it doesn't say. Maybe on this, it does on the inventory sheet. Let me get the inventory sheet out and we will look at that up If I can find the edge. By the time I open it up and get it out, I could have already counted them all, but you know me and numbers. It's getting hot in here. Getting hot in here. We're in the South, honey. It's hot. Okay. It is 20. See, this is an inventory, everyone. And Everyday Deals, I want to let you know that I really appreciate the fact that you sent an inventory sheet. This is an inventory sheet. This is what all diamond painters want, including big or small, so that they can figure out if their diamond painting that you sent them has the correct amount of diamonds. And if they don't, they can contact you and you can send it on over to them. Okay, so in this first section is the amount of diamonds that's in the steps. That's 1 through 20. We have 20 colors. Then it has the symbols in this next one. It has the symbols. All right. Then in this next one, it's the DMC numbers. This is that embroidery number for the color that you're supposed to use with this, whatever packet color that you're using. Let's say you open this packet up, number 1. This is the color that is. Okay? This side, this tells you how many of those colors you need to finish this picture. Okay? So if number 1 was missing and I message or email Everyday Deals, this right here will tell me how many for them that I need. But if I don't have this, how am I supposed to? It tells how many packets of this number, of this color, right here in this one. So it makes it so helpful for the diamond painter to make sure that what they got is complete, because they can actually go through these when it comes in, like when I open it up to you and I look and I'm looking at the numbers, how many we got. And there's so many in each little packet. I think it's 200 in each small packet. So if it's more than 200 you need, then they'll have more than that. They'll have however many packets that you need to finish. And most of the time they will include extras. 100 extra, 200 extra, just to make sure if you drop some, you spill some, you know, or some don't fit the spot or whatever. And this is square. I do believe they're square. I can't really see. I have to look at the light colored one. Yep, square. So I should get pretty good detail. All right, here we go. Isn't she so cute? Let me move these over. You see how cute she is. We do have some, like normal, that packing wrinkles. And I'm pulling. This is the heavy duty. You can tell it's pretty thick, pretty solid. And it does well. That does well to flatten out pretty quickly. Alright, now we are going to check that poured glue. There's sparkle. I see the sparkle. I don't know if you see the sparkle. Usually you see it on this stuff on the sides really well. And again, this is just for your delight while you're doing your picture. It's going to be covered up, you know, and I do not see any issues. Again, these are a little bit stickier than that last one. I don't see any issues. I don't anticipate any issues, any problems. Oh, make sure I don't let that curl down. I'm going to have to redo that again. Don't want the top part of that cover sheet to curl down and get on your sticky. Always leave the side that comes on it, the side down, because the other side will pull your glue off, can pull your glue off. It won't all the time, but it makes it harder. It won't release from the glue as well as the side that's supposed to be on there. Alright. Let's see if there's anything. It's just as, whoops, my hair. Just as glossy. Nice and glossy. I don't see any issues with that glue. See how glossy that is? That's a great shot right there, I think. I'm seeing it really good on that viewfinder. And see, you'll be able to see imperfections. If it's not glossy and smooth like that, you know, you start checking it. And that means there's no bubbles, no air bubbles. You don't get as many air bubbles in the glue on the poured paintings. And see, this edge is wanting to curl around and get on that sticky. And we don't want that to do that. It's because it goes out beyond the canvas and it wants to curl around here. So whenever I was putting it down, it was wanting to curl under, and then it would have got on the glue. So the cover sheet's a little off center. See, it's not all the way down to the bottom or the edge here. It's over the edge up here, and that's where that comes from. But there's no big deal with that. And so I'm going to let you see her face. Right now, upside down, it just looks like a blob, a circle with a light color in it and everything like that. And that kind of concerns me. So I'm going to let you see up close what I'm seeing. I'm going to turn it upside down so you can see what I mean. See how that kind of looks like a circle blob? Right there. I'm really hoping that will turn into a face when I'm done. And you can see that little puppy. The puppy, now it looks a little better up that way. But that little puppy, it looks like a little Jack Russell that she is playing with. Awesome. They have enough energy to keep up with kids. Little feisty little things. They will run your house if you're not careful. But most of the time, they do well. If you're someone that's going to make sure that the dog behaves itself and teaches it manners. A lot of people get these big dogs that are fighting. They were bred for fighting. I'm not even going to say the breed. People know what I'm talking about. And then they have issues. And see, and then, you know, don't get a type of breed of a dog that you have no idea of how to. If you can't handle a horse, if you're scared of horses, cows, anything, you can't handle them, you do not need that kind of dog. Because whenever it gets to where it wants to, if it wanted to do anything, it's going to drag you across the yard and you will let go. And then somebody's hurt. So a lot of people are being brought into a false sense of safety with some of those breeds. Now we are seeing here why they put a chart, inventory sheet in this picture, because it is loose. Even though they're in these, they are loose. They're not continual like this. They are loose. So what it does is it helps us know how many of each one. So I have to find the number. I have to find the 310s. Make sure that there's 5 310s. And so on these, each individual color has been selected, has been cut off the thing and then put in here. And if you notice, what I'm trying to say is only the color, the DMC number, that is that number for the embroidery colors. This color right here, the number of that color is 4 36. Okay, and you notice that the inventory, the item number sheet, the item number on the diamond painting, which is J83577, is not on these. So again, make sure you store these with the inventory sheet facing out so you can see the picture and the number and know what these diamonds, what diamond painting these diamonds go to. Okay, that's why, another reason why you want an inventory sheet, especially when they come like this. So if we look on this inventory sheet, 436 is the number 3, is the third symbol down here in order, and it goes from the colors go the way they list them. It's always the smallest to the largest color number. So 436 is number 3 in the order, and it says in this row 277 diamonds. So in this row it says 2 packets. So these have 200, each pack has 200 in it. So they gave me 2 packs of 200. So that's more than what it takes to finish this picture. So they're always very generous with giving you extras. So in case you lose them or whatever. But that tells you how you're to check off your picture, your diamonds. And I'm trying to find a pencil or a pen so I can go ahead and do that. And that's what I'm going to do on here. So what I'm going to do is I have this, and I have this to check off as I go. And so 377, I'm going to look down here. There's 1 packet. I have 1 packet. It's there. See how I did that? And that's how you check off an inventory sheet. Okay? And then I put it in the bag. Once I've checked it off, I put it back in the bag. Alright? 436. Let me turn this back around. 436. 2 packs. Got it. Put it back in the bag. Alright? Okay, I got 356. 356. There's only 1 packet. I've got it right there in the bag. Check it off. Now, what number is this? 3772. 3772 is all the way down here. I have 3 packets. Check that off. Alright, that goes in the bag. 632, 3 packets. 32, 3 packets. Need to sharpen my pencil. 839, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 839, 5 packets. I've seen them actually give 1 or 2 extra packets further than how many packets it called for. 948. It's going to be 4 packets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 948. We have it. Here we go. Let's see. 3862. The very last one. There's 4. We've got it. Okay. Lay down straight, babies. Y'all gonna be okay. Here's the 3 tens. This is number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 tens have 5. Yes. And see, they did this before they sent it, but I have found some missing where they get in a hurry. They do hundreds of these things a day. So there's 2 of the 437s, and they can easily think that they've gotten something as they go, and they forgot. There's 2 of the 640, 2 of the 642. Got that. Now we've got 840 has 2. 840 has 2. 801 has 2. 754 has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. 641 has 4. Let's see, this is 841. I'm sorry. 841 has 4. Have the wrong number on that one. Okay, 935. 2, 3, 4, 5. 935 has 5. And it matches. 934 has 5. Alright. 542 has 6. That's 6. 542. It's going to be 452. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. I'm numbers dyslexic. 452. And that goes in there. And the last one is 938. And we're going to find that right here. And there's 4. 938 has 4. Yep, 4. All right, now we go down that list and check to make sure that we have found every single one on that chart. And we have. And each one has a check mark. My check mark's different. Some of them will come with check marks from the factory where they checked it, but always check it. Always. I have found I don't know how many errors over these 3 years or 4 of doing diamond painting. So, and use a different color pen so you can tell yours is different from theirs, and it will stick out like a sore thumb if you miss any. All right, and so once we put that back in, make sure that that picture is facing up. The item right here, the J83577 is showing. You see that? I've even circled it. I will put a check mark showing that I have checked these, and I can store them now. Everything's good to go. Put them facing up. Put it facing up in that, and then bag it up. There you go. I only did 2 in this video. This is part 1. I will do the next one next, so that I don't have such a long, boring one. Some people turn it off after a certain amount. They're just like, you know, I'll finish it later. So we're just doing part 1 in this one, and I'll have 2 more for the next video. I hope you enjoyed these, and I'm going to put them together. I had a request to go over what I had shown, have like a little summary. And so the first one I shown was the Cardinals, and they come with the continual diamonds in this one. Okay, and then I showed the little girl. I'm going to put the diamonds down. I showed the little girl. So here we go with this, and I'm going to take a snapshot for YouTube. All right, there we go. And then this one come with packs, all different, you know, ones, and an inventory sheet. So that's what we did in this video. Plus, I showed those pretty little jewels that's now coming out of their little little spots on here. That could make a really nice little game. You know how you put the little ball in the hole? You try to get them all in that hole. we could do that with this. And you know, you can see them moving around in there. See there? They're not staying. So yeah, we have that in here as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I love hearing from y'all. Thank you for some suggestions on what I should include in my videos and how I should do the videos and what y'all appreciate. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my channel. And if you hit like and subscribe, you're letting YouTube know to show it to other people just like you that may want to see diamond painting or have questions about diamond painting, or they're just getting started, or if they just like crafts in general. If you like the channel, somebody else might like it, and that's how YouTube is able to know what to show people, what to suggest on their end. When you go in and you're looking and you hit like on mine, it's going to pull up other diamond paintings for you, whether it be me, it could be other, you know, diamond painting channels, which is just fine. We all want to support one another. And that is how you are able to find yours. And it's because people have hit like and subscribed, and that's how those recommendations gets to you, and that's how you found me. So I'm so glad that you have chose to watch and be a supporter of mine. Thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you. I'm praying for each and every one of you, the Lord to bless you 10,000 million times over. Thank you for praying for me and all my friends out there. God bless each one of you. Bye.